We're shopping.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Confessions of a Dollar Tree Addict. I have a huge Dollar Tree haul. Huge. Everything is just so discombobulated that I parked myself right down in an ottoman next to my haul because I just can't even clear the table off. It's full of boxes for the shelter. So I decided to do my haul in front of my favorite piece of furniture in the front of my house. And this cool Merry Christmas porch sitter I just got from Dollar General. It was 12 bucks, maybe 10 bucks. And it's huge. It's like as tall as I am. You'll be seeing it in my porch Christmas decoration video sometime soon. But before I even get into this Dollar Tree haul, I want to say thank you to you guys so much. I just noticed when I was about to start this video that I've reached 6,000 subscribers, and I think a couple more. I'm so grateful to you people. You have no idea. You are really helping me. All of you beautiful people are helping me reach my goal to ultimately be able to help my nonprofit by starting this YouTube channel. It was like something I obsessed over and didn't take into action. And then I put it into action and I never thought I would be where I am right now. And I am really and truly grateful to each and every person who watches my videos, subscribes to my channel, and has helped me make it happen. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I did last night reveal my Gnomapalooza giveaway. And if you guys haven't signed up for that giveaway, and if you're not Gnome fanatics, that's okay, because there will be a huge giveaway coming up really soon that I'm going to put together, but it might be like after Christmas, between Christmas and New Year's, you know, that weird week where nobody knows what day of the week it is. I think I'll probably put it out then because I'm so busy until Christmas that I sometimes consider myself like Santa's helper. I really actually am ridiculously busy this time of year more than any other time of the year. So let's just get into this Dollar Tree haul and then I'll fill you guys in as we go along. The first thing I want to share with you guys is this basket. I have been meaning to haul this garbage basket that I desperately need for my bathroom for so long. I'm sure you guys are like, who cares, Marina? Just move on with your life. Let go of the basket. But I was like, no, I have to haul it. I have to haul it. And then I just kept not hauling it because you know, like when you get something this shape, you just sort of put it aside and you forget that you have to haul it. But it's a really nice wastebasket actually, and I really need it in my bathroom. I always buy the colored garbage bags when the Dollar Tree gets them, those little ones, and I like to put them in a wastebasket and just, this is a small enough garbage can that it fits in my little bathroom, and it's by a brand called Crystalline. See it in there? But it's made pretty well, so I'm kind of excited. I mean, you could use these for lots of other things. They have like this little label here. You could probably put them in your pantry and put snacks in here or all kinds of stuff that come in bags, all different things, drink mixes, drinks you could put in here, like bottles. But I just think that it's a great deal. When I got this, it was $1. Now it would be $1.25, but still at $1.25, this would still be a great deal. Anywhere else, a garbage can is still a lot more money. I did rebuy. I've been giving these out at various shelters, and I had given them all out, and then I had someone that really wanted them, and I was desperately seeking these cute little sharks. They're actually so adorable. So I did find a couple, and those will be going out to the friend that requested them. Then I found these, and you guys, honestly, I am so in love with these. I wish that their moose ears were more resilient to plopping over. Thinking about just putting a little piece of wire in there so that I can like kind of control them, because they're just fused together pieces of felt and they're literally open. So probably if I just put some more hot glue in there, it would probably even stiffen it up, because they're just too floppy. I don't like floppy antlers. But I love the fact that they're earmuffs, and I actually wear earmuffs because I am always freezing and I don't like to get sick, and it's really windy here. So I think they're cool. Even if you don't like the whole like moose head thing, you could always cut that part off And then they're really cute. I mean, they're just really cute no matter what you do. I think they're really cute and fun. And I'm so going to be wearing some moose antler earmuffs with snowball earmuffs. I mean, come on. I bought a couple of pairs. I thought it would be cute if we end up doing anything with my in-laws. Maybe my mother-in-law would like to wear them. I don't know, but I definitely needed a couple pair. If I could have bought tons and tons of these, I would have given these out to the kids, but the stores only got a few pairs. Every store only got like a few pairs. They didn't even get like 20. So I didn't buy a lot of them, but I definitely had to buy two because I think they're so adorable. I did share these in a walkthrough, and I shared that I liked them, and proof is in the pudding again, you guys. I really like them. The gel iPads are obviously gel, which some people don't like because they don't really stay on. Cause you know, they're made of that. I should have saved them to show you them, but they're made of that jellyish like material that seems like a gummy worm, but it's fat and flat, and you stick it under your eye. And if you're not gonna like relax with them, which is why they're nighttime, I think they slide off. That's the only pitfall. So they kind of force you to lay down. They do smell relaxing, and I mean, I don't have any trouble going to sleep. And in fact, the other day I was joking with some friends about how like I'm out for the count by like 9 o'clock at night, and I couldn't stay awake for a premiere the other day because I had screwed up the timing, and it was so late I was delirious. I get up really early in the morning because when you live in a little bungalow, like I live in a tiny bungalow, I need me time. The bathroom is always busy with the boys or whoever. I have two crazy dogs. So in order to get me time, I have to literally wake up at like 3:45, 4:30 in the morning, make myself a cup of coffee, journal, and do whatever I want to do because that's when the house is quiet, when everyone is sleeping. So I steal that time for myself, and I have to go to bed early in order to get up at that time and be well rested. So yeah, by 9:30, I'm like out cold, or maybe I'll stay up till 11, but I'm in bed watching television and then I doze off. And then I wake up around like 4:30, which is plenty of sleep for me. But so I don't have any trouble going to sleep, but I just wanted to try these out because I thought that they looked, first of all, the packaging is gorgeous. I'm like obsessed with this packaging. It's very, very pretty. It looks really nice for a basket. You could take that beautiful new season's greeting sign that I shared in my walkthrough recently and put it in the back of a basket and fill it with lots of blue pretty things from the dog. I'm like obsessed with that sign. Do you guys know the sign I'm talking about? This sign. Is this sign not just, I don't know, there's something about it. I want to go here into this little world. This sign, it's probably the color. I love this color. It's so vibrant that it makes me crazy happy. And I just love all the little people. It's so picturesque and beautiful. And I actually was thinking about buying 4 picture frames from the Dollar Tree. They actually have these cute little blue ones, and I feel like they might be the right size, but I'm not positive because I didn't find them. I looked for them actually in the store where I found this sign because I want to do a window. I want to take this off, put like a window of picture frames over it so it becomes more of a substantial piece, and then put the little greetings over the little window, you know, the picture frames from the Dollar Tree. You take the back out. It's pretty easy. You guys know how to do it. And then it'll be like I decorated my window and I'm looking out into this little world through a window because I just love it so much. But without a doubt, this could possibly be one of my favorite signs. I just love looking at it. It's really, really cute. One of my favorites. It did also have like a red truck version, but it wasn't this beautiful color blue, and this blue has gotten me. But then I started thinking how cute it would be to put this in a basket and then fill the basket with all kinds of gorgeous blue things for Christmas. That would be nice gifts. And the Dollar Tree does have a lot of really pretty blue stuff. It happens to have blue nail polishes that are gorgeous by LA Colors, which I actually do like that dark blue nail polish they have that's like, it's like this color. I wear it often. And they have blue face masks. They have blue face masks for your skin and blue eye masks, I mean, for sleeping, which would be kind of cute in this. I just didn't get myself an eye mask because I don't wear like cover your eyes up to go to sleep kind of masks. But I just think you could get a lot of really pretty blue items at the Dollar Tree and make like a beautiful blue Christmas basket, because I just love this sign and I think it would look really nice. And whoever gets it will like the sign and they'll like all the stuff that they got. But anyway, that's just me digressing. I love this sleep lotion. It's really nice. And I tried the pillow mist. They smell really nice. They smell like lavender, just like they promise. I'm not sure of, it smells really good. I don't necessarily love the texture of this lotion. I'll show you guys. It's a little bit thin. You guys know how I am about my lotion. I like my lotion to be super thick. But the smell is nice. It's like a very light lavender, kind of a little fruity, but that's the chamomile, I guess. It's not just straight lavender. It has like a additional scent to it that makes it smell really nice. Actually, it doesn't really smell like chamomile. It smells like lavender and tang. That's what so it has like a little citrusness to it. I don't know, but it smells nice. I can't say that I don't like the scent of it. It definitely is a nice smell. The pillow mist smells really good. I'll spray it again and smell it. Trying to remember. It has like a little bit of citrus to it, the lavender. It smells really good. Do I think it will help people go to sleep? I doubt it, but you never know. It's definitely nice. I mean, it's really nice to pamper yourself. The gel eye pads actually may help you go to sleep because you have to lay down and stay still or they slide off your face. And just by forcing yourself to relax, you never know, it could help go to sleep. But I do think that the 3 of these are a really nice little gift. I purchased all 3 of the little pails, Holiday Cheer Christmas Wishes. They're really a small size, but the reason that I bought all of them is because I was thinking of doing a DIY, but I feel like I'm running out of time. Joy to the World, which is so cute. And if I run out of time, I'll just save them and do it next year. They'll probably make these again next year. Peace and Joy. I was thinking of taking one of my solar light sticks, you know, the stick part, the metal silver part, and gluing the 3 of these buckets together like that and making them like a fork, knife, and spoon holder. I thought that would be cute. I might do it. And you can even stick one of the shower curtain silver things at the top to kind of give it like a finished off edge, the solar light thing, but I just don't know if I have time. I have a lot of ideas and then I run out of time because this is my busiest time of the year. I showed this in my walkthrough so long ago, but I'm planning on using it to do, that is a definite thing I'm going to do. It's a DIY with the pretty glass jars that they had in the fall in the shape of a pumpkin and one of the round jars. I'm going to turn it into a snowman by putting the 2 together. And where I put them together, I'm going to use this as the Snowman Scarf. And it'll be for sugar and for marshmallows in my coffee bar, coffee/hot cocoa bar. But I think it'll be a really useful DIY because it'll stack the jars and give me more space in my coffee bar, which is something I always need in this house is space. And I think that this is so cute. Such a cute item. Wish I could get my dog to wear it like it's intended, but my pets just tear everything to shreds. I can't even get them to wear little coats when it's freezing outside. They're freezing and I put little coats on them and they just tear them to pieces. So my animals are crazy. I bought several of these puzzles and they come in dinosaur form and mermaid form, which I love. Absolutely love the mermaids. Look at how cute. Wait, there's one that has red hair. That's my favorite. But the reason that I don't usually buy paper puzzles, they are super cute though. I will say that. The reason that I bought that's the blue. The blue is what gets me. Teal and blue. I just love it. Literally love that. I love anything with the ocean. There's a blonde mermaid really cute with the yellow sand. It's so pretty. Isn't it pretty? Little girls are going to scoop these up. Anyway, I didn't get a ton of them. They didn't bring in a ton of them, but I did get quite a few. And I know that they're like inexpensive stocking stuffers, but some kids are really going to dig these. Some kids really love puzzles, and it's important to have a large variety of things that people can choose from. The pink one is super cute too. Then there's dinosaurs. But like I said, there's a reason why I chose them. There's this cool flying, I forget what that's called, dinosaur. And then there's one of these and one of these. But they have augmented reality. Yeah, it says so right here, augmented reality. And you go on your phone and you scan something. My son did it actually. I'll probably, maybe if I remember, I'll have him do it again because I couldn't figure out how to do it, but he did it 1, 2, 3. And there's like each puzzle has a different thing you can do where the puzzle comes to life. You know what? For a buck to be able to do that, that's kind of amazing because these days everybody has a smartphone. Even people that are in the shelters have a smartphone. I don't know if they have it in other states, but New York State has a free cell phone program. So even families that are really poor get like a cell phone that's paid for by the government, and they also get Wi-Fi. So they can actually do that. And although they don't have a lot of stuff, you know, their phone, which they're not paying for, it now becomes something that they can really enjoy with this $1 puzzle. So I thought it was a really good buy. I found this fantastic DVD. It's 2 DVDs actually. It's Sesame Street spoofs. And you guys know that I scoop up DVDs that I think are really good for kids. And this is no exception. Sometimes I get adult ones too for whatever purpose. But I love getting kids DVDs because I think that those get used a lot. This one is fabulous. It's spoofs of television shows. And the television shows are A's Anatomy, Desperate Houseplants, Mad Men, Oklahoma, like Oklahoma, and then Spaceship Surprise and True Mud, like True Blood. Hilarious. I love that. Wow, I bet the count is in that one. I almost want to watch this because I think it's going to be really funny. And I think that kids can watch this with their parents and probably get a kick out of it. So it says it includes Grover's Smells Like a Monster. I don't know what that's a spoof of, but whatever. I think that looks like a really good DVD collection. It has a nice runtime. I remember reading it somewhere, but now I'm so blind I can't see it, but it's got to be, it's long. It's like volume 1 and volume 2. It was like over 2 hours long. I think it was a great buy. That's all I know. I was really like, wow, that's a great buy. So I scooped that up. If I find more of those, I'm scooping those up too. Okay. I actually bought one of these annoying things. Guess what I used this for, guys? It actually turned out to be a good deterrent for the dog. Whenever Max is doing something bad, I go, and he stops because he gets so startled by the sound. But I actually bought it to annoy my son, to wake him up in the morning, because no matter how much I push him or try to get, if somebody does this in your sleeping ear, you're gonna wake up. So everybody in the house hates this, but this is my secret weapon. Isn't it? It's so fun to do that to my son in the morning. He does not like it. Let me just tell you guys that. What would you do if somebody did that in your ear? He gets so mad at me, but he doesn't go to bed early at night like his mother does, and it's very hard to wake him up in the morning. I bought one of these, and I only found one of these. If I had found more of these, I would have bought tons of them because they're gorgeous. Look at how pretty that is. Although I found it late in the season, maybe it's a leftover from last year. I'm not sure, but I just love it. And I don't have one from last year like this, so I just think it actually matches me. It matches my outfit perfectly today, actually. I may end up wearing it. It's so nice. Honestly, really, really pretty. Doesn't look like it cost $1 or $1.25, but I didn't pay $1.25 for this. I paid $1 for it, and I love it. You could wear it in your hair, obviously, and I go through this every time. You could wear it in your hair. Wow, I'm in love with this print. I love the Dollar Tree scarves, you guys. Although Pamela just found the most gorgeous scarves, like not Dollar Tree scarves, which I'm on the hunt for. I don't know if you guys saw that video. You better check it out. I'm gonna I think I'm gonna share it because it's such amazing finds of scarves. You guys know scarves are another weakness of mine. I was like, what? That's amazing. And she did get me one, so that's always fun. But I want to find them all. They're gorgeous. I just think that these are absolutely beautiful. I'm literally going to leave it on for the rest of the day. I love it. I literally love this scarf. I have another 3-pack of gold toe socks. I just can't resist these, you guys. Anytime I see a 3-pack, I don't care what they look like. I pretty much scoop some up because I've been giving away tons and tons of 3-packs of socks, and everybody is so happy to see this brand name and good quality socks. Everybody needs socks in New York in the winter, and this is a score. I did get a couple of these, and although it's kind of boring, it's not boring when I open up my garbage can. I love to get this kind of air freshener and just throw it in the bottom of my trash can so that when I pull see, it's sealed really, really well. And it has like this ooey gooey jelly, really strong citrus scented air freshener in it. So I like to put this right in the bottom of the garbage can, and the garbage just smells delicious every time you change it. It literally smells good instead of smelling like garbage. This is crazy, crazy strong air freshener. So you could put this anywhere and in no time you have citrus scent permeating the air instead of like dog poop scent or any other horrible thing that comes out of my trash can. I picked up another bottle of this 2-in-1 intensely fresh hair and body Zest. It smells really good and my son loves it. It does really, really smell good. It smells like Irish Spring and Zest. It smells like Irish Spring. It reminds me of Irish Spring and Old Spice. It smells manly and Old Spice-ish. Old Spice and Irish Spring together for Simply Zest. But my son actually requested it. He was like, Mom, that black bottle of soap you gave me, I really liked it. Can you get me more? And I was like, wow, he's expressing an interest in hygiene. I must find some more of that, which I am happy to buy anything. But honestly, at 12 ounces, this is a great buy. Even now with the raise in prices at $1.25, I still think it's a good buy. Let me know what you guys think. What items are you definitely never going to buy again at the Dollar Tree? I'm just curious. I know a lot of food finds are just not a good deal anymore. So I'm assuming the Dollar Tree is going to up their game. They're not stupid. I did get one of these candy cane looking scarves as well. I think it's really pretty. You guys know that I just love my scarves. Oh, I can wear the candy cane one when I wear my earmuffs. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Cute, cute little stuffer. I've picked up several of these toys. There are 2 others, I think. But for some weird reason, they're not coming in the same cases, and they're getting a lot more of the helicopter and ambulance than they are of the fire truck and the police truck, or maybe they sold out quicker online on those. I'm not sure what the deal is, but little boys love these, and they do light up, and they have the helicopter blades. They don't spin, obviously, but they do make noise, and these do separate. Okay, yeah, so that's cool. See that? Like, kids love this. For $1, this is a good buy, and the ambulance makes ambulance sound, and the wheels spin. I mean, it's not the greatest quality, and parts of this can come off, so it's important that it's given to, I didn't mean to push that again. It's important that it's given to the appropriate age group, because a little kid can pull this off and maybe stick it in their mouth and choke on it. But, 5 and up, I would say, or 4 and up, I think is good for these, and they definitely love them. These are a nice little buy. I did pick up quite a few of these foam dart blasters. They're like Nerf guns. A lot of places don't accept these. They are anti anything that looks like a gun. Even water guns are banned. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like there's nothing wrong with playing with Nerf guns. There's something wrong with playing with real guns. I don't feel like this is going to desensitize children to real gun violence, but I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist. I just think that they're like Nerf guns and they're inexpensive, and whatever place would accept them, I did give them out in. I have some left. I didn't buy like hundreds of them because I do come across this issue. I have some left and I'll give them out myself at the event that I do in person. Whoever wants them can take them. And there were other colors, like this comes in orange, like a variation of this. I don't know if I even have any of that left. And they actually have cap guns at the Dollar Tree in Connecticut, but I never found the caps for them, the old-fashioned cap guns, but they're painted orange. And I can't give them out without the cap, so we'll see what happens. Maybe I won't even be able to exchange them anymore because some stores have weird policies now. But we'll see. Overall, I think that the price increase made a lot of confusion in the stores and they don't know what they're allowed to do. But really, it's really simple. They just raised their price by a quarter. It's not rocket science, but everybody was like all scrambling to try to figure out what to do and how to process everything. And they were saying they can't ever take exchanges. And I was like, they'll get it together in a few days. They're very confused. And the corporate office should have probably tried harder to make it an easier transition for its employees, but sometimes Dollar Tree does those things. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that these are terrible stocking stuffers? I know kids like to play, guns. They like to shoot each other. They're just shooting each other with little foamy darts. I think it's fun. I don't argue with the places that don't accept them. I just take them back, but I think they're harmless and I'm going to give them out myself, whatever's left of them. But I think that they're a great buy for $1 or $1.25. You can't really get, I think that's this exact thing is at $5 and below for $4. It might be $5 this year. This exact thing. So I think at $1 and $1.25, I paid $1 for these, but even at $1.25, I don't think it's a bad deal. So I picked them up. Look at how cute this book is. It has this pretty little butterfly at the top here, and it's called Simple Secrets, 7 Principles to Inspire Success in Your Life and Make Your Journey Creative, Fulfilling, and above all, your own. I love it. I love it. I didn't even have to look inside of this book to know that I loved it. Just by looking at the cover, like the colorful cover, I was like, whatever's inside of that book, I love. So let me show you guys how colorful this book is on the inside. It's just exploding with lots and lots of color. And it is inspirational. 2 roads diverge in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by. And that has made all the difference. Robert Frost. I just love that. Here's another quote that I like. And of course, it's next to this happy page. And it says, the greatest mistake you can make in life is to be continually fearing you'll make one. Albert Hubbard. So I think it's a really good gift book. It's good to give this to someone instead of a greeting card. So I like to buy little books like this and keep them and tuck them into boxes when I'm sending gifts out because it's in place of a card. It's a cute little book. They had this Christmas tree skirt this year at the Dollar Tree. Farm fresh Christmas trees, pine, spruce, fir, and cedar. And honestly, I really like it just as it is. I don't know if, I don't know. I really like it. I don't know if there's anything else you could do with it, but I think it's a really cute little Christmas tree skirt. Actually, I love it. It's very cute. Really pretty. I'm sure other people did other things with it. Like you can probably cut this and put it in a frame and just do a little DIY with it. But I actually just like the Christmas tree skirt. For once, I like it as is, and I don't want to do anything to it. But I think it's really nice. I think it's made actually very well. Cannot believe that was $1. It doesn't have Velcro on the back of it like other Christmas tree skirts do, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. You don't really need Velcro. I think it's a good deal. I picked these 2 items up to make a little set out of them. I just feel like the colors look cute together. and so does the context. This is a cute coffee cup, a to-go coffee shaped cup notepad with a magnet by Jot, and it has 60 sheets, and it says coffee please, and it has donuts all around it. I think it's so cute, and I bought it for a certain coffee loving friend of mine. And this cute tech case, so cute, has little cappuccinos with hearts all over them. But I just feel like together they make a great little stocking stuffer for my friend Kathy. She loves her coffee, so hope she didn't see that. I also picked up the facial ice rollers, one for me and one for Kathy as well. They help reduce redness and puffiness, and it says to use chilled for a cooling massage. I love things that come right out of the fridge. I always use the Skin Nutrients little red roller ball under eye thing because it's like a roller ball made of metal and it's ice cold. So I'm sure I'm going to love this, and you can use this with any face lotion. I just think it's a nice little stocking stuffer as well. So I bought more of this. Sadly, I get really excited when I see these in the store because you guys know that I'm really accident prone, but I also live in a really cold area. When it's not summer, it sucks to live by the beach. I went out one morning to take my son to school, and my deck was a sheet of ice. It hadn't even snowed. It was barely cold out, but it was a sheet of ice. I didn't realize. You couldn't even tell. It was just a sheet of ice. And I was still wearing flip-flops. I know I'm not supposed to. And I took a flying leap off of my deck, which is only one step. But when you take a flying header off of the deck, I don't know what I did to my hip, but it's been killing me ever since. And I have no time to think about it right now because it's my busiest time of the year. So these have been really coming in handy. I've actually been putting them on my butt cheek and they work really well. And I have to say they stay hot and they really help for, you know, pulled muscles and stuff like that. This stays, it says that it stays warm for ultra thin, odorless, 8 hours of relief. This stays hot for probably over 8 hours. These work incredibly well for the price. I don't think you can get anything like this. Let me know if you guys have found other type of therapy heating pads like this for $1 or $1.25, because I think that the ones in the pharmacy are like $25. Or at least I only looked at them once and then I never looked at them again. I was like, oh, they sell that at the Dollar Tree. I'm never looking at that again. But I've been picking these up by the droves because I put them on like every day, like twice a day. And they've really been helping actually. So thank you, Dollar Tree. I picked up several of these as gifts for, you know, my friends, not like tons and tons of them. But they do have tons and tons of them at the Dollar Tree. And I have to say that I think they're an amazing deal. Pond's Pure Detox. This is charcoal and facial foam. And then this one is, I always pick this up. I love this product. And it's usually, I think, 1.7 ounces. But now we're getting 3.5 ounces at the Dollar Tree, which is just so delightful. It's nice to see something go up in size instead of down in size. And this one has not only charcoal, it says with activated carbon charcoal, facial foam pure detox. That's all it says, but it works really good and I like both of them. I have really sensitive skin and it doesn't irritate my skin, so that's something that makes me really happy. Let me know if you guys have these in your Dollar Trees, because I was actually really surprised to find out that a lot of people don't have the Pond's Color skin correcting lotion in their Dollar Tree all the time, or even the small clear solutions. I was really surprised because those are always on the shelves in my Dollar Trees, like 24/7, they're always there. So have your stores gotten these, and do they normally carry the smaller sizes, or have you just never seen these products in your Dollar Tree at all? I did get a couple of these Let It Snow wood cutouts. You get 3 for $1. Well, 3 for $1.25 now, but I did pay $1 for these. And I just like to either tie these to gifts, or you could paint them white and put them on your table. I do have the snowflake dish set. I mean, I don't really do like a lot of DIY projects with things like this. I just kind of like to keep it simple with them, but because they're really delicate and I'm very clumsy and I don't want to break them, but they're so beautiful and I just love that they're made of real wood. And I just like tying them onto gifts. I think they make like a cute little gift tag. Finally, as long as I don't break them now, all three of these are in the same place at the same time. And I'm going to be able to decorate with them because I wanted to share these with you guys the other day. And I said in my video that I was going to get back to them, but I never got around to it. But the reason that I had put them behind me, it was because I had broken the letter C and I was devastated. But I found a replacement and I'm so happy to say that I did, because one's for me, Marina, one's for Christopher, and one is J for John. And I just cannot believe how truly gorgeous these are. They are really, really nice. Of course, you can paint over the letter M and decoupage any little picture you want in there, or even paint over the letter M or any letter and put a picture of your family in there or whatever you choose. But I just think that they're so cute, and I'm going to turn mine into stocking holders because I happen to have the weighted metal stocking holders that have like a magnet in them so you could put your initials on them. So I just take the initials off and I could just double-sided tape these onto it and switch them out. Some years I could use the letters and some years I can use these. So I just think that that's really cute for a change of pace on the mantle. I really love these. When I found this book at the Dollar Tree, I was like, I'm sold. This looks like a good book. I didn't even need to look at what it was about. It says, Fuel Your Fire, 200 Ways to Instantly Beat Burnout and Reignite Your Passion. And just the cover made me want to buy it. Then when you look inside, well, on the back it says, Restore Your Happiness, Confidence, and Purpose. So that's awesome. Do you feel overwhelmed and exhausted? Is it difficult to accomplish daily tasks? Does stress sometimes leave you wondering how you'll make it through the day? Sometimes, not necessarily, but I know a lot of people get like that, and I like to have new ideas on how to handle it. I do get overwhelmed, but I kind of am really good at just compartmentalizing that. So when you look inside of the book, it has a lot of really creative ways to just sort of, change your thoughts, I guess. And over here, so I like this one. This is actually what sold me on the book. I opened up to it and I was like, okay, that's adorable. I have to read this book. It says, wink at yourself. This activity might sound silly, but it's foolproof. Winking builds confidence, as it is a sensation that can make you feel sexy, in control, and alive. And I mean, I never thought about it like that, but that's really good advice. It's cute. All of which can reshape your whole mental state for a positive day ahead and keep burnout at bay. So look in the mirror and give yourself a good wink. I'm not even really good at winking, so I'm kind of like goofy, and I think it actually might backfire for me, but maybe for other people, this will be really good. I'm like a terrible winker. Like, there's nothing sexy about that kind of a wink, but maybe I could practice that. But I think it's a cute idea. It says, remove yourself from the situation. Sometimes all you need to get rid of burnout is to remove yourself from whatever situation you are currently in, even if it's not a particularly bad situation. That's really good advice. Sometimes people can't handle what they're being dealt. Might not be the end of the world, but they just can't handle that situation. So just change it. Change your reality, and your thoughts will change with it. It says visualize your happy place, focus on the present, fight mind chatter, make a mini vision board. I'm sold already. I love vision boards. So I just think it's a great book for $1 and definitely good to give to someone who has just left a domestic violence situation and is trying to fuel their fire. If I had 100 copies of this, I would have loved it. You may have seen me show this in a walkthrough just the other day, and I was thrilled to see it on the shelf. It's so funny how it works out that with a little imagination, you can pretty much turn anything you need in the Dollar Tree into something else. I was really telling myself that I needed a planner that had wide days in it. Like the month step, which I don't usually do very well with these, but I really need it now because of the new way that the Dollar Tree is expecting receipts all the time for every little item, and they're cracking down really hard on exchanges. And when you run a nonprofit, see, the way that I do what I do is that obviously I shop in multiple Dollar Trees. Every shelter that I drop off to has a minimum. You can't just go to the shelter and drop off 3 items. When you work with a shelter, there are minimum requirements that you have to fulfill in order to have an ongoing relationship with them. So most of them are 50 and over. 50 items, 50 minimum per item, which is hard to do, as you guys know. Sometimes you go to the Dollar Tree and you only find 1 of something or 3 of something. So when I find something that is new, I do some research to find out how many come in the case. If only 10 or 12 of something come in the case, I already know that I'm never going to find enough. But if it's like 30 or 50, sometimes 72, I know that I can get a lot of those by going to a lot of Dollar Trees while they're out at the same time. And then if I still don't have enough, I do go to the destashing pages, and there are some really wonderful people on Facebook destashing groups that sell me things at $1.25 or $1.50, or they used to before the price went up, because they know that I run a charity and they get their hands on some stuff and they sell it to me at $1.50 because they know I'm putting it into a charity. So they make a little money, but I get to fill my requirements. But then sometimes if I buy 10 or 15 of something in a store, usually I won't buy more than 10 unless it comes in a case of 72, in which case if I buy 15, it's not the end of the world. So if I buy 10 of something and then I find 10 more and then 10 more, but then I don't find enough to give to a shelter, now I have to exchange 30 items because I'm stuck with them. And I usually will exchange them for maxi pads or whatever. And now I need to have that receipt all the time. So I wanted a runner where I could just start stapling my receipts into it to keep track of things. And that's exactly what this is going to become. But it's actually a very cool book. It's called Run Fast, Eat Slow, a Runner's Meal Planner. It is the companion to the New York Times best-selling cookbooks. I don't know what that is, but the only thing that's not a run, honestly, it's literally a day planner. It's literally a planner. Do you guys see that? I think it's so cool. It has pages for notes. This is great. I'm very excited to have found it. And every few like seasons or once a month, there are some recipe suggestions in it. Butternut and kale frittata. Okay, I'll read that recipe. So I get like a little bit of reading material in my runner. Or planner. I like to call them runners. I come from, why do I call it that? There was something, a day runner. Is that what it was called? Back in my day. Now they're calling it planners. Whatever it is, it is. So there are some recipes in it, but very, very little recipe in this planner. So wild rice and mushroom salad, Thai red lentil soup with coconut milk. I don't mind reading those recipes. They sound great. But I told you guys I bought 2 of this, because I thought maybe somebody I know might want this as a gift. So I picked up a second one. But the first one that I got, oh, and the crazy thing is, I'll show you guys the really crazy part of it. On the inside of each cover, there's this piece of cardboard that's cut exactly the right size. It just so happens that it came like that, right? So when I came home, I was like, I'm going to use this as a planner. I don't want it to be, I don't want that cover showing. So I, of course, because it's spiral bound, in case you guys didn't notice that. It is spiral bound. So I literally just took the cover off, flipped it over, flipped it inside out and upside down so that it could be the way I want it to be. You guys know what I mean, right? And now I have this cool blue cover to my runner or planner. And the back still has this little bit of writing on it, but it doesn't matter because, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. But I'm going to make it look really cute anyway because I don't want it to look, to me, it doesn't bother me that that's there. But it just so happens that it does have these 2 pieces of cardboard cut already to size, and they're like curved on the edges, just like the book. It's like the absolute exact shape of the book. So I remembered that I had bought these wallpaper contact paper sheets from the Dollar Tree in this super Art Deco, beautiful color that I love this color. And that's when I realized this was going to become a marriage made in heaven. First of all, I've been dying to figure out what to do with this paper and I just love it. But it's like already mapped out for me. On the inside of the book came the cardboard. So I could just trace it and cut it. And I can put it right on the back cover. I don't have to actually put it on the front cover if I don't want to. I can put a different, like a label or whatever I want. It's just perfectly blank and really, really cute. I can actually just cut, I can use the cardboard as a template to cut the exact size and put it over the writing and make that the front cover and leave that the plain back cover. I could do whatever I want. It's totally simple. I could just flip the book over again. And since I have 2 of these sheets, I can also use the cardboard as a template to cover the inside writing. So basically, I'm just going to marry these together and make a really cute planner for $2, maybe $3, because I might use a second sheet. But I'm perfectly happy using it as it is. It doesn't bother me, but I'm going to make it look fabulous. Why not? I have this stuff and I'm going to be stapling my receipts in here. And this book is going to get fat really, really quickly, I suspect. I feel like I probably won't let it get too fat because I'm one of those people that once I write notes, because there's lots of sheets, like dotted sheets for notes, and they're dated, but I don't care about that. I'll probably rip them out as I need them to do things or make lists and stuff and then give them to people or whatever. But the actual calendar part is going to hold all my receipts so I can go back and say, okay, I bought those on such and such time because I can remember. Let me find that receipt. And I'm going to carry this with me in my purse. And I'm really psyched because actually planners are like over $20. And I hate spending money like that on something just to hold my receipts. So I'm excited about this. And I even bought a cute little stapler in a blue color to go with it at the Dollar Tree. But I think I already took it apart and put it in my bag, like opened it up. But I have a whole plan. I'm literally going to start stapling my receipts at the register. It's practically my New Year's resolution. I think these were kind of a fun little find. I do buy them every year. Sometimes they get lost, but it just so happens the box was brand new and I found my son's birthday month, my birthday month, and my husband's birthday month. And I like that they all kind of match color-wise. They're super cute in like an ombre effect in a way. But I thought it would be cute to just read our stuff at dinner time. It says like for each month of the year. It's for 2022. They're like forecasts. But I just think it's fun to read it around dinner time and be like, oh, you know, this month, this is going to happen to us or, you know, whatever. And maybe there'll be some similarities. There's stuff about personality. I just think it's fun to leave it at the table and we'll look at it for a few. I'm sure we'll lose interest, but it'll be fun to read all of our characteristics to each other. And, you know, I don't know. I do this every year. I really like buying them and we always end up chatting about like, oh, that's right about you or whatever. And so here's the Virgo one. Let's see what it says about Virgos. Well, let me look at health because I did like take a flying leap off my stoop and hurt my hip. It says controlled and health conscious. Virgos often have the reputation of being hypochondriacs. I'm so not a hypochondriac. I truly have crazy allergies. I hate going to the doctor. It's their attention for detail and extreme analysis that make them seem that way. That is true. Their body and mind are deeply connected, and anything that can disrupt this balance is seen as a threat. That makes sense. I don't know why, but I love these books. Anything could make sense. You know, it's silly, but I find them to be amusing. Personality. It is true though. Like I am really sensitive to chemicals and food. I feel like it's true. Now, so personality for a Virgo, perfectionist and trustworthy. I'm definitely trustworthy. I even have truth and loyalty tattooed on my foot in Chinese ancient characters because it's just something I was drawn to when I was much younger. But I feel I'm very trustworthy. Virgos are probably the biggest perfectionists out there. I don't know if I'm a perfectionist. I'm an idealist and I'm altruistic, but perfectionists, who has perfection? They're organized, diligent, and methodical. I'm very disorganized, actually, and judicial. They're inventive and ingenious. Ooh, I'm ingenious. Known for their creativity and good taste. Good taste, I'll take that. I feel like I do have good taste. That's something that I can accept a compliment in. I love fashion and matching things, and I like to believe that I have a good eye for things that are good quality. Virgos are critical to a fault. Perfectionism is an integral part of their personality. They work hard and are not afraid of challenges. All right, so this is fun. Isn't this fun? I just wish I could read everybody's horoscopes. I should have bought all 12 and done a live on it. Too bad I can't read everybody's zodiac stuff. I should have bought all 12 and done a live on it. I don't know. It's fun to read about what they say your personality is like because there could be some similarities with everything. And it's like a fortune cookie. That's what I look at it like. But it's fun. For $3, that was a fun pickup. We'll have a good time with that. It's so cute. It's like a matchbook, like a giant matchbook, but it's a notepad. And it says, don't stress, do your best. Isn't it so cute? Oh my gosh. AM, PM, daily plan. Who would have thought that the paper was colored so pretty? I didn't know. That is really cute. You don't even know because it's all sealed up and there's no picture of what it's going to... They should really do that. Tell you what it's going to look like inside. But I really like that. Isn't that cool? So pretty that is. That makes a nice gift. Again, with that beautiful blue, you can put this in the basket with all the other blue stuff and throw some yellow in now. Oh, I think there was yellow in the picture. Was there yellow in that picture? Yep. There's some yellow in that picture. It could go in that gift basket. I'm like obsessed with blue this week, you guys. I picked up these gorgeous little signs. First of all, they're really thick, really nice. And you can hang them anywhere off of the little knob that hangs in your window. They're not very large, so they can go in places where other signs might be too obtrusive or large. But this one says faith, and it's just so pretty and simple. And this one says hope, and I just think they're gorgeous. I really like them. I love that shape that they have, that little tag shape. And I love the deep green and the deep red. I just think that these are really special and pretty signs. Perhaps I'll put them in my kitchen. I don't know, maybe off my cabinets. But I just like them so much. I think they're just a cut above the rest. And probably one of the things that I love about them the most is that they have holly, just a picture of holly in them. I love holly. This one has eucalyptus and just super cute Christmas. You could probably stick the real ones right over it, make them like 3-dimensional and even better, but I like exactly how they are. I think they're adorable. I shared these in a walkthrough ages and ages ago, but I do think they're like a really great little pickup from the Dollar Tree because we always get little pieces of trash while we're driving that either I don't litter, but I always end up either throwing them in my pocketbook or throwing them on the floor and then having to clean the car. Well, here's the perfect place to put them. And at $1 or $1.25, I think that's a really good buy, actually. It's a really cute little garbage can. You could probably use these for other things. I'm using them exactly for what they were intended. I bought one as a stocking stuffer for someone, and I'm putting one in the backseat of my truck. And this is where my little garbage is going to go from now on. So you could just reach behind me and put it right there because I can't sacrifice the 2 cup holders next to me because I always have beverages. But yeah, I definitely think these are a good little pickup and make great stocking stuffers if you're making a car related basket. They're pretty good buy. I picked up several of these easels I had picked up 6 or 5 of them originally. I've been using them all over my house. I was going to put them into a star and then wrap them with lights. And if I had bought more, I would do that. But I ended up realizing that they're great for all kinds of actual uses like an easel. So I didn't want to make a star out of them anymore. But they would have made a great star. You can wrap them with lights and they would be a really big piece of decor. And I had shown a picture of that in my walkthrough, but they're sold out. So I'm not going to make a star out of them. They're really amazing, actually. Just the other day when I announced my Nomapalooza giveaway, I was using them to hold up some of the signs, but they're good to hold up some of the Dollar Tree canvases and display them, or just, they're so nice. They're really an adorable, really cute pickup that you can do so many things. You can use them in your kitchen, put your cookbook on it. They actually could hold a little book. A dish, if you want to display like a pretty dish, they do have a little rim. So they actually can, like a little lip, and they tighten up so you can, you know, keep them at a certain, depending on what tilt you want them to be in. I absolutely love these. And had I known how much I love them, I think I would have bought like 10 of these had I known how really amazing they are. I love this product. Such a cute crafter square product that has so many places you could use it in. Absolutely great, great item. Another really great thing to do with this is to buy a bunch of the Dollar Tree canvases and put them in a gift basket with some of the paint and all of the supplies, and give it to a kid or a teenager or an adult. Adults might want better quality paint, but isn't that cute? Because then the kid would feel like they're really an official artist. They have a little easel. You could put a really cute art supply basket together, and the easel makes it just a cut above. I love this product. I absolutely love, I don't love chocolate, but I love peppermint, and I love the Andes peppermint snap bar. This is so yummy because it has this like delicious creamy peppermint white chocolate that I absolutely just love. I love every single year they get this at the Dollar Tree. I always buy a couple of them, and they're nice to drop into your hot cocoa. I found some of these Christmas House Dollar Tree light up earrings, and last year they had tons of them. This year I found a few pairs of red ones, but they were all smashed up, and just one pair of green ones. So I don't know if these were an exchange or from last year. I'm not sure what the deal is with them, because I'm trying to see if they work. They work, and you can set them to blink fast, blink slow, or just stay solid green. And I love them. I like literally love them. I think I wore the red ones last year, so now I have a pair of green ones. I love them. I do. I really love these. These are the kind of silly things that I just love. And I would be wearing them blinking, but I don't want anyone to have to sign off. But normally I would wear these blinking, and they would make me utterly happy. I think they're super fun. And, you know, for such a small amount of money, something like this, anything that lights up makes me happy. You guys know that. So, of course, I wasn't going to pass those up. I did get a bunch of these because I think that they're great for kids. You know, if I'm going to give kids pretend guns, I'm going to give them pretend dentist sets too, because why not? And at $1 or even $1.25, I don't think it's a bad deal. It's a really cute little set. It has a whole bunch of stuff to make kids be able to pretend being dentists, although they could have given a real toothbrush, but it is what it is. I think it's a really cute little thing. They can pretend to clean the teeth, and it's just a fun little item for kids to play pretend with. I saw my friend Constance did a shorts with this cute little dog IQ treat test. So I'm going to try it on my dogs, but my dogs just tear everything to pieces. So I don't know that that'll be a fair test of their IQs, but they're definitely going to go savage on this. We'll see what happens though. Perhaps I'll get a chance to record it, or it might all go by too quickly to even get a chance to do that. But I figured for $1 I would try it. I wanted to talk to you guys actually about my friend Constance. from Butterfly Mom Creations and More, Mom's Creations and More. You guys know that she had a really bad accident before she came back and restarted her YouTube channel. Then she came here for a visit. She has had a lot of issues going on with her because unfortunately, some people in America have to choose between putting food on their table, paying their rent, and paying for their medical bills. And Constance is one of those people. Since she had an accident on the job, and it's been over a year that she's been trying to get better, her company no longer provides her medical insurance. And she has had severe complications from her accident at work. And then on top of it, the accident that she had was basically caused by the seizures and stuff that she has going on, all based on her accident at work. So Constance has had to choose between paying for her paying for her prescription medications that help her not to have seizures, or feeding her family and keeping roof over her head. And it's just so sad to have to talk about this, but I did discuss this with her, and she said it would be okay if I talked about it on my channel. I know there are a lot of people out there who really love and care for Constance. Before she even started her channel, she was a vibrant, and still is, a vibrant watcher on YouTube, a wonderful human being. And I did ask her to start a GoFundMe and explain her situation. I'm going to share a link in the description box below in case anyone out there is interested in reading about what Constance is going through exactly and donating to a very worthy cause, especially during this time of year. No one wants to have to be stressed out and thinking about choosing between paying for your prescription medication. She just had surgery. She has, a little more of a road ahead of her before she can get to full recovery, hopefully. And she needs to be able to do it with peace of mind. So I'm hoping that people could be generous enough to donate to her GoFundMe and maybe alleviate some of those medical bills and medical costs, because they can really add up really quickly, guys. And she's way over her head. And believe me, it's wearing on her mentally and physically. It's a lot to have to choose between. She's the mother of 2 kids, and it's the Christmas holiday season for her. And it's just a lot. It's really heartbreaking. And I really do everything that I can, but I hope that others can help as well. And thank you, guys. Hopefully there are people out there. I know there are a lot of you out there who know who Constance is and watch her channel. And I hope that, everyone digs deep and donates to her, because she truly, truly will appreciate it and is so deserving of it. Back into my haul now, guys. I guess kind of appropriately, but I didn't plan it. I did pick up another one of these sparkly No Bad Days planners. I literally have a million of them. They're very small planners. I don't really use them like planners. I just kind of take notes in them and make lists of things I have to do, or shopping lists and stuff like that. But I just love that they're pure glitter and it says No Bad Days. And that's what I wish for everyone. No bad days in the year to come. That would be great. But I don't know. This is like the second one of these. I don't go like by date. I don't do anything like that. I tear pages out of it. I just love the cover. It's too small actually for me to be like a planner, because too little for me. I'm very outside of the lines kind of person, but I like the front cover so much that I just use it as just a notepad. I did get several of these. And each pack has 2 little stuffies in it. They're like plush pals, 2 pieces for $1. And I love that you get 2 little elves. I think I've shared these before, but I bought like a few cases of them more. Santa and Mrs. Claus. And you get a snowman and a reindeer, little round chubby reindeer, and a penguin, and guess that's a bear, maybe a dog. Not sure what Christmas entity that is, but it's not a reindeer. That is definitely a penguin. And I'm always stumped on this one. And I think I did haul these before, but like I said, I bought another case of them. I love the elf ones. They're so cute. And I think it's cute that you get 2 of them because they're just really adorable. Kids are really going to like these. This is a super simple DIY. I picked up this nativity ornament right here, and it came in this packaging, Christmas house packaging. It's from the Dollar Tree, and it's actually a beautiful, beautiful ornament. I love the nativity scene, so I immediately was like, what could I do with this really pretty ornament? And then I saw these, and then I was like, a light bulb terrarium. And I had a light bulb go off in my head, so to speak, and a marriage was made. So this isn't actually done. I just put it in there for now. I'm going to hot glue it. I'm going to get some glue and like hot glue it so that it's steady at the bottom. And then I'm going to, did you guys know that the top opens really easily? And you can put wire lights through here and make it light up, which will be really gorgeous. And then there's a hole in the top, so you can actually just, oh, you don't even have to unscrew it. Duh. You just put the battery lights in, run the lights through the little hole, and wire them around all over, you know, the manger. And then I did get some picks. I'm not sure. I might take apart some of them and put some of the greenery inside or outside. I haven't decided yet to like zhuzh it a little. I could just see myself zhuzhing just a bit. Just glue some greenery somewhere. I don't think I'll put the gifts. But they did bring gifts because it kind of reminds me of the 3 wise men. I don't know. We'll see. This pick this pick itself kind of, I don't know. I'll do something like that with it. But I just think that that's a really easy, super simple Marina-esque DIY. Very, very easy. One and done. A couple minutes. Because that's like, but it came out really cute. I really like it. Well, it's not done yet, but it will be really cute because it doesn't ask for a lot. So, oh, and I'm going to put some of the raffia on the bottom from like Easter time, you know, the straw one, so that it looks like a manger. That's easy. And then it'll have the lights like the North Star. And then I'll just put some little bit of, maybe just a little bit of the greenery and some holly. Not a lot, just a little bit on the outside, just to make it look less like a summer light bulb terrarium. And I just love how that came out. So that was just a couple dollars. I did also pick up a couple of the, well, you get 2 for 1 with this, of the camper ornaments. First of all, they're really, really cute. I love these. But I feel like you can use these year round. And you could do like a summer barbecue scene over here with some of the fairy village stuff and keep the camper. Just keep the camper for 4th of July stuff. Or turn it into like a Christmas scene in here with the camper and some of the Christmas village, you know, mini figurines that they have, like a Christmas tree and the camper and, you know, whatever. There's lots of little, I have lots of fairy garden miniatures over time. And I just thought that I just like putting things in these things so much. They make me really happy. So I picked that up just in case I want to do something for Christmas, but you could do something for Valentine's, 4th of July. These little campers could be used year round. I think they're super cute. I picked up some more of these juncture gloves, the texting gloves. These work. The blue ones. I don't know. I'm going to prove. Let me see. I don't want to say anything because they worked for me the other day, but they were a different pair. So I picked up another one and I'm going to test it right now. If there's a pause in the video, we know that they have worked. The lighter the texting, so far, that's what I've gathered. Let's see. Let's see. It worked. There was a pause in the video. Yes, the lighter, the reason I think that the other ones weren't working is because they were more heathered and for some reason the phone wasn't like detecting it, but the lighter ones, they work really well. So keep that in mind, guys, just in case. And you know what? You could try them in the store because at this point, some work and some don't work. And if you really want them to work, stick your hand in there and try it with your phone while you're in the store. That's what I did because one is open so you could actually try it on to see if it fits you. I showed these in my walkthrough a million years ago, and they're by the brand Bostic, dual application Fine and Wide Clear Glue. I've already used this one and it works great. And I can't wait to try this one. It says that it works on fabric, wood, paper for crafting. So, I mean, for $1, they're definitely worth trying. I haven't tried it on fabric yet, but I did use this one to seal something up and it worked great. And it's definitely a good buy. The other day when I was in the Dollar Tree, I shared in my walkthrough a beautiful dual-ended glitterazzi lipstick. And I was very primarily concerned with the fact that they had them up at the register and that maybe they were going to be increasing them to more than $1.25 because I didn't know what was going on. And that was the absolute last day that the Dollar Tree was still everything is $1. When I came home and looked at the footage, I realized that it was a different lipstick than what I thought it was because I've found this in the past, number 1699 Flawless Fuchsia. And you guys remember me hauling this, I'm sure, those of you who follow my channel. But this one that I just bought the other day because it was at the register, see that? It's slightly different. It is called 1697. So this one's 1699. And this one is 1697. And this one is called Fiery Facets, which is why it didn't register at first because it's like an F name. But then when I came home and I looked at it, I was like, wow. And then I swatched it. And let me show you guys, if you've already bought Flawless Fuchsia and you come across Fiery Facets, it's a beautiful color. I'm currently wearing it. I really like it. So this is Fiery Facets. I'm swatching right now. This is the lip gloss and this is the sparkle. Do you guys see how that is it's not a red and it's just nice. I really like it. And I love all of the dual-ended glitter lipsticks. I'm going to put some of this all over now. Yeah, see, I really like these lipsticks. But I'm going to show you guys the difference between the Fiery Facets and so this is the Flawless Fuchsia. It's a big difference. It's much darker. See the difference? This is like a much pinker, and this is like much more complex color. I think it's really, really pretty. I really like it. I actually really liked the Flawless Fuchsia a lot too, but now I think I might like the Fiery Facets more. It's seriously gorgeous. And I just want to share one more item with you guys. I think this is going to be my last but not least, is this gorgeous Look Pro Ultimate Palette that I was gifted by Deborah, one of our wonderful subscribers. And she's a friend to me at this point. We've grown to be friends. She's a wonderful person. And she sent a few of these, which I'm going to share with Constance and Pamela as well. She said it would be okay. And it's just so wonderful that this came in at the same time because this, I think Fiery Facets, if you're lucky enough to find all of this, this makes a beautiful gift. It like literally matches the tin. And this is number 1101. And what this beautiful little tin of happiness is a strobing kit. It's really incredible. I actually used it today. So that's what I was wearing in my whole video, in case you guys were wondering. And I really like it. I didn't use a ton because sometimes I go overboard when I start a new palette. But I have to say, I love the brush. Can you believe that? That I love the brush that it comes with? It's one of these, and I love that shape. When they have that shape, it makes me super happy. And what you get with this, first of all, when you first open it, it says up top here, illuminizers. So those are like highlighters. And it says matte bronzer, which I love. And this is matte blush. And then this is great. I actually used it to highlight my brow bone today. What it is a strobing glow. It's teeny tiny, but it's so cute. And it's a really nice product. It says strobing glow, and I'll show you. It's like possibly my favorite item in here is this really pretty. It's very iridescent. I love the consistency, and it's perfect to put up in your brow bone, which is what I did with it. And like I said, I absolutely love the brush, and I really love the brush. And today I used the pinker matte blush is what I used, and it's really buildable. You could put as much or as little as you want. And I used this right here as my highlighter. And I really, really love this little palette. I'm really grateful that you sent it to me, Deborah. Thank you so much. It was Deborah's birthday the other day, and she sent me a gift on her birthday, which is so, so incredible. And she also sent me a gorgeous gray girl gnome that has dangly legs that's going to be with my other gnome in the Christmas scene for the year. I absolutely love it, and I really appreciate you. I really, really, really do. That was so, so, so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Deborah got this at her Dollar Tree for just $1, you guys. So be on the lookout. I have not seen these in my store, but for sure, I think this would be a fantastic Christmas gift. So be on the high priority lookout. And honestly, either one of these lipsticks is a fabulous find, but I just didn't realize that it was a new find the other day. And I was very, very upset with myself when I got home and realized I had found a new lipstick and didn't even notice. Two last items I just quickly want to share because I want to use them. They have these 2 for $1 in the Christmas section, little spatulas. One has a gingerbread and the other says have a cozy, comfy Christmas. I absolutely love these if you're baking, if you're mixing up your hot cocoa or scraping it, if you're using the powder kind. These are useful in lots of ways because they're smaller. I just love them. They're really a great little buy for $1, even $1.25. And I did pick up these 24-piece silver plastic spoons because I actually literally love to eat yogurt with them. They're my favorite spoon to eat yogurt with. So I picked up another pack of these. That's it, guys. That's everything I had to share with you today. Please do, if you can, consider sharing to the GoFundMe for Constance. It's right in the description box, and the link will take you to the GoFundMe directly. The money goes directly to Constance. I'm just passing on the information. To anyone that can do so, it's greatly appreciated. And as always, guys, stay safe and stay savvy. Bye-bye.